Everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying the holidays around the world, wherever you may be. I do have a few things that I want to go over real quickly before I get into my tarot. We know that the 2025 was the number 9 year, right? It's about things coming to a wrap, coming to a close. Very much of the death card energy. Everybody on the planet was dealing with this somehow, some way. Well, since we were in such a transformative kind of a hermit kind of vibe, we're going to go right into 2026 with the double fire horse year. And with that is it's a lot of fire, is a lot of boldness, it's a lot of adventure, it's a lot of action, right? That's what wands and rods stand for in tarot. It's about adventures, risks, right? There's going to be a lot going on in the next 2 years. I'm a firm believer, like this planet is going to change. So kind of buckle up and watch the show kind of thing. But make sure you play your cards right, knowing this, and as you go through the year. This is a pivotal shift of a year for people. So know that as well, right? It's the number 1 year after the number 9, right? Because 9 follows 10 and 1 plus 0 is 1. So we're now starting a reset. It's not just a beginning of a new year, it is a number 1 year. So right off the bat, you've got two big beginnings kind of signified in a way, maybe metaphorically or what, but yeah. All right, I've already called in everybody's spirit guides and angels and ancestors. Your whole spirit team is in the house with me right now. Just know that. Show me what I need to see. Don't forget to flip and flop each and every time your energies and genders. Just don't force it. So far, I have Archangel Raphael in the house. Yeah, he's mind, body, and spirit healer. Something about that. Archangel Michael is around you and has been. Know that. I like it. That gives me a Leo vibe, this card. You know, look at the butterflies. This artwork is so pretty in these cards. But it gives me a Leo vibe, you know? Anywho, Dove, taking a leap of faith. This is in your present. I like it. Starting out the new year with risk kind of taking energies. I like it. Moving forward, you know, something about peace. You're moving forward towards your faith, a leap of faith. Maybe it's towards your faith. I don't know. My North Noders very well could be. Choices, yeah. Playing your cards right this year. That's exactly what it's all about, right? This is crowning you. I like it. So your choices this year could be very important, very significant to your journey. Yeah. Vacation. A lot of you are on holiday, you know, Christmas, New Year's. Maybe you're planning to get out of Dodge, even. Who knows? But yeah, that's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework is to be in that vibe, I guess. You know, she's on her little magic carpet here. I love it. Up, up, and away she goes. New beginnings. Do, 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 do. Yeah, don't mind the burn marks. Happened a long time ago for those of you who are new. Yeah, new beginnings. I love it. Especially with the new year and the number 1 year. So now we got 3 aces pretty much on the table. A lot of beginnings for you, I feel. All right, we're going to get a little bit more of the vibe here. And then we'll get into my tarot. Show me what I need to see for my Leos. My crazy cats. Gift. Archangel Raphael maybe has blessed you with a gift. Mind, body, spirit. Somebody's gifted. Could literally be about a gift. We are in the holidays. I'm not sure how that's going to play out with you yet. Skiing or skating. We're having a snow day today. Everything is white as white can be out the windows. It's beautiful for a Christmas Eve morning as I'm filming this. But yeah, you may be a skier. or a skater or even a snowmobiler. But whatever, taking a leap of faith, skiing and skating, going for it. Somebody like those winter hobbies? Maybe they're going on vacation, skiing or skating, snowmobiling. Whoops, bee's knees. See how that flipped out? Something's the bee's knees. Choices is right over this. Okay? Playing your cards right is the bee's knees. When you make your choices, you do the best you can. Yes, I say this a lot in my readings. No could'ves, would'ves, or should'ves. No regrets. It is what it is, right? There's good and bad in every choice we make. Everything. So, balancing that out and what? Diva. Somebody's a diva out there. Mm-hmm. Yep. This could be a male. Males can be divas, especially in today's day and age, But vacation is right over that. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Maybe this diva needs a vacation. Sage advice. Good old holistic advice. Yeah, new beginnings. I like it. All right, that's where we're starting from. I spilled wax all over my velvet here, so I'm kind of bummed. I gotta fix it. But anyway, I'm going to use my Slovak deck. Emperor, gift, Archangel Raphael. Well, Archangel Raphael would be in the Emperor mode, or if not even higher than that. But this is about power and control, right? Something about the foundations. It's a number 4. It's a big card to start out with, right? It's a major arcana. It's starting out with it. 9 of coins reversed. 2 of swords, 2 of coins reversed. The devil. Page of coins reversed. Sage advice with the devil. New beginnings. Oh boy. Could this diva be in the devil? I'm not sure. Or this emperor. We're going to find out. Temperance. The magician, dead center in the reading. Yeah, 2 big major arcanas, actually 3 in 3 important places. All right, so anyway, yeah, we know that this is about, maybe authority even, right? Somebody could be on their own here or feel like they're on their own, feel like they don't really have it all going on or something. They're in lack, possible poverty for some of you, skiing or skating, taking a leap of faith. 2 of swords. Yeah, those choices and decisions, look, this is crowning you. How you play your cards this year, how you play your cards from today forward, right? Something's the bee's knees. Do the best you can. Very imbalanced energies here with this devil next to this card, right? This devil is playing diva. That I do feel it. This is about being bound or chained, It's about obsessive behaviors. Somebody's obsessed with something or someone. Sage advice, new beginnings. Page coins down. Bad intent was planted or no intent. Possibly. Emperor. This emperor is probably trying to, I don't know if it's teach or give advice or what, but this person here, I don't feel like is accepting it or wanting it, or I'm not sure, but Archangel Raphael is here. It is about healing, mind, body, and spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for validating. Already we have synchronicities. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Being balanced, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. There's alchemy. There's magic afoot. Magician is right next to it. Magic is afoot. Archangel Raphael is in the house. I love it. Do the best you can with your choices. You're the creator, right? You are the one who creates, these choices. Yeah, we don't want this in a huge way, but it's like it's telling people that they need to heal. This devil, usually if someone is in the devil energies, they're more than likely the ones that have been hurt the most or the deepest, and really they are the ones that need the healing the most. But a lot of because they're bound to that energy, a lot of people, they won't change, but it's going to depend on all of you. Here, I think a lot of them are bound, unfortunately. People could be in regret or even embarrassed or something. Sorry to say, it's out of balance. Something about the diva and vacation. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Trying to get this diva in a better place. Okay. Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Sun reversed. Yep. Well, the devil causes pain. That's their mission on earth, right? This could be about betrayal. This could be about three people or situations, you know, but somebody's heart was crushed, right? This devil, I feel, is like bound to that pain. It's about new beginnings, right? You care about this person. This is a union or a reunion. Somebody has a gift. They need to use it. I don't know if it's clairvoyance or what it could be, but you need to figure that out, right? Somebody does not want to see the sun shining. The blinds are closed. It's beautiful day out there and they're sulking misery. They need to fucking heal. Somebody needs to take a leap of faith. Is somebody skiing or skating by the truth? They just kind of skate by it. They don't want to do the work. Seven of Cups. There's an illusion. The devil is in an illusion. It's what they create. Confusion. It's their job, as that energy is, right? But this could also be opportunities. A lot of options, right? Something's the bee's knees. You're the creator. You have options. There are options. There's a lot of healing online now. People don't necessarily, no offense to therapists and doctors, but a lot of this is online now. Five of Coins reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is not emotionally fulfilling to you. You do feel trapped, or somebody does. That's what the devil does as well, is trap. They're trapped. They want everyone else trapped around with them, right? That's kind of like that. It's sad, but it's true. People are in denial. They're in regret. We got the Five of Cups down, Five of Coins down. Very combative. It's about change. This isn't good around the home. It's a Four of Wands down. We could be thinking, or what about, separations, divorce, or what? It's not emotionally fulfilling. They're not filling their own cup. Something is sage advice. You're trying to give sage advice to this energy, and they just won't accept it or take it or do it or whatever that is. I'm going to switch over to my Antiqued Anatomy tarot deck. Show me what I need to see. Seven of Swords down, yeah. Gift, Emperor, somebody's trying to take charge over the toxic behaviors. This devilish. This could be thieving, lying, stealing, cheating, betrayals. But it could be, massive, like, depression and sadness and guilt, and it could be all of it. Who knows? You can decipher that part of it, right? All right, that's the one that wanted to be seen. It is about wish fulfillment. right? But there's no abundance there. Somebody's feeling in lack. Somebody needs to take a leap of faith. It's that's what this year is all about. It may happen this year. I don't see it yet, but maybe. You never know. Hold on, we got a ways to go still. Show me what I need to see. This has been following you around for a long time, these energies, Leo. Long time. Some of you, it could be years. All right, we got Ace of Swords down, Justice down. Oh, boy. Somebody just wants clarity. They just want, this is a liar. Somebody that refuses the truth, at the very least of it, right? Something is the bee's knees. It's all about your choices and how you play your cards. Yep. The injustice and imbalance of it all. This person's a diva, all right. This devil is a diva. All right. Intemperance again. Ding, 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 ding. Healing, balance, alchemy. We've got a lot of alchemy on the table. We have 1, 2, 3. There's a lot. 3 cards representing magic is afoot and new beginnings. So that I like. This devil needs to heal. I feel like you need to heal from it as well, because it's weighing on you. Look at the 2 people down here that are chained to that. Can you see it? Yeah, someone's bound in this relationship. So I feel like they could be married, and this isn't, exactly great news, sorry to say, going through these motions, but we are getting out of that this year, right? So how we play our cards is going to matter. You and them. Yeah? It's all about memories. There's a lot of memories here. A lot of them are good. But it is about, remember when. Some of you might be running into old friends, and this is the perfect time of year. So I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, the memories of all the toxicity, bad karma. Yeah, this is all about backfires and hardships and healing the it's about change, but I feel like this diva devil is refusing it, or has refused it. Taking charge of this is what it's all about. What I think, whether it's you trying to or them, they are ultimately the one responsible. Queen of Rods with the Magician. Yeah, movement. Yeah, there's magic. Somebody's a witch out there. Somebody's a black witch, but I'm feeling a good witch as well. King of Coins. Yeah, being stable. Being stable through the injustice of it all. 4 of Wands again, reverse. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Somebody is not happy here. Not happy with this. Knight of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Moon. Yep. 10 of Cups. I like it. All right. So, yeah, it's painful. This could be the family's off, or the union is off. For some of you, we could be talking about possible divorce or separations or what. Not all of you, it's going to be that traumatic of a choice, but then some of you it will be. All right, Knight of Blades down, 2 of Cups. Yeah, we love this person. We don't really want to abuse the situation or what. um, but they're not in a hurry, and maybe you're not either. Maybe you're not really planning on that divorce or separation. You just really want this healed, right? But getting through this and giving the gift without, see, healing is a gift, but it's like you gotta do the work. Nobody gets out of it easier than anyone else, you know? Knight of Rods. You're trying to bring some, chutzpah to the situation, but they're scared. They're hiding, they're weak. They could be grieving, right? Grieving obsessively. Like they need to let it go. Yeah. Moving on from these illusions and delusions. Something's the bee's knees, man. Something's the bee's knees. This choice to heal is the bee's knees. Wow. I can't even make this shit up the way these things come out. Yeah, there's a lot of things hidden. There could be a lot of fears, right? Five of Coins, regret, fears, sadness, guilt. Who knows? It's like, yeah, it's like a stuck. That energy is keeping them in that energy. See, we need to break that energy. I don't know. But here's the Ten of Cups. Happy home. Good news. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Now that's a good card. New beginnings, sage advice. It's about the home. It's about being emotionally content. Page of Wands. Somebody might be doing some research, learning, being open-minded, right? This could also, on the other hand, have to do with gossip and word witchery. With this devil on board here. All right, so I'm going to use my grandmother's deck. She escaped the Nazis back in 42 or 41, I think. 1942, something like that. Anyway, I have a few decks of hers, and this is one of them. It's German, Italian, Slovak, and English, I believe. I'm not positive, but yeah. Show me a few more, Grandma. What do we got for Leo, my crazy cats? Thief. Fidelity. Yeah, you are loyal. Someone is. Somebody's thieving. Yeah, see? Stealing. The Seven of Swords down. Somebody was stealing your energy. They could be stealing your, if you're thinking about something constantly, that's a psychic vampire. Stealing your, something, but something's up with this moon card. I would be aware. Yeah, watch your valuables. Watch your valuables at this time. You know who's loyal and who's not. You're a very loyal soul here. I like it. There is fortune around you. I like it. Some of you are very fortunate, right? Baby, this could be about the baby and the family. Maybe this person is, or something. Maybe somebody's being a baby. And gentleman. Oh, lover. Yeah, the gentleman. This is representing the male. Now that could be you, or this devil could be the male. You're gonna, decipher that part, right? All right. What else? Wow. All right, that's the one. I didn't even really pick them up. Malachite, number 27, nature and your heart chakra. Don't forget to flip and flop, should you need to. Mother Nature is calling to you. Yeah, we got skiing, skating, vacation. Some of you are getting out. Nice, or you should be. This is why Malachite has appeared for you today. Have you been spending too much time indoors with the air conditioning, heating, and fluorescent or LED lights? When was the last time you spent a decent amount of time outdoors or in nature? It's time for you to reconnect, to feel the grass, the dirt, the sand under your bare feet. Perhaps you may even like to walk through the water at the seaside or in the shallow parts of a running stream or lake. It's so important for you to ground your energy through your feet and hands. Grounding your energy in nature is simple. You may like to just touch a tree or some leaves on a bush, or feel the sun on your face and the wind in your hair. These simple things all help you to reconnect with nature, and in doing this, you're reconnecting with yourself. Plan a day trip or a holiday to your favorite destination, one which has a natural element to it. Notice how wonderful you feel when you're there and how great your energy is when you return home. This one does have reversals, so show me what I need to see. Thank you. The Camel Boy, number 33. It's about small steps and asking for help. 33. When the Camel Boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease the burden of your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just happen to run into his former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decisions you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The Camel Boy never lets you down, and when you ask for help in lightening your load, now is the time to do so and expect to get it. You're going to get some help. Help dealing with this somehow, some way. Thank God. That's what I say. Thank God. All right, what else? A couple more here. A few more, please. Okay. Doesn't matter which order really with these, so. Seven of Hearts, yeah. Change of residence sooner or later. Somebody thinking of moving. Somebody could be having some kids here. Maybe you're hearing through the grapevine or the family. I'm not sure. Ace of Spades here. Yeah, this is like avoiding word witchery or avoiding those assaults that that they create. You know, it's warning you against the threatening assaults. So actually don't even mind what people think or say, unless it is sage advice, because I'll tell you, so many people are full of shit in this world anymore. It's pathetic. Yeah, there's a mighty enemy around you, something with the mountains. It could be mountains to climb, or maybe they live in the mountains. But this is a mighty enemy, this devil. Yep. Jack of Spades. It's love. You really want this to happen. You really want this to work. We don't want to get divorced. We don't want to separate. Good health and the fulfillment of your highest hopes. What a way to start closing this out. 10 of Cups and this and all of that. Yes, I'm liking it. I'm going to give you a room to change it up and close it out. Things are changing. There's a lot of magic afoot. Happy 2026, Leo, because this seems like it's really weighing on you. And this year, it's all about beginnings. A lot of them, too. There's going to be all kinds of things. The next 2 years, I believe this planet is going to be changing into, in a crazy way. Glastonbury tour. This is what it looks like on the back. And it says, where are we going if not deeper into this love? Heart be pure as a holy dove. Let me in or let me go. What are we doing here? We're going to end up healing this person, or we're going to be healing ourselves and this person, or we're going to be getting some help. That's what we're doing. I like it a lot for you. You need it. You know, I'm sending you love, light, happiness, and good mental health. You know, be cool, be kind, be patient, just be a good human. Happy New Year. Fröhliche Weihnachten. Happy Yule. Happy Hanukkah. Let's start it out right, huh? I'll be back in a couple weeks with your next messages. Ciao.